Hello, fanatics, and welcome to the leader introductory video for England. We're going to look at all three leaders, discuss their leader abilities, but first we're going to start with the Civ features and abilities that are common to them all. So first of all, England's ability is Workshop of the World. Iron and coal mines accumulate 2 more resources per turn. Very nice. 100% production towards military engineers. I like military engineers, but generally I only build a couple of them to do some railroads. They get additional 2 charges, which means that they can build a bit more road. It's okay, but it's not brilliant. Although I guess you can also use them to build dams, and that's something maybe I should be thinking about. Buildings that provide additional use from power receive 4 of that yield, and you get 20% production towards industrial zone buildings. Harbour buildings increase strategic resource stockpiles by 10 on standard speed. So very much about resources, building up resources, and also getting production. So very nice. It goes better with some of the leaders than others, but altogether very good. And the red coat is unique to Victoria. It replaces a line infantry and gives you +10 strength when fighting on a continent other than your capitals, and no disembark cost. So very strong. I mean, line infantry are already good. +10 on our continent is excellent. That is a really strong unit. It's just the 2 Victorias, as I say, they get a not Elizabeth. They all get the Sea Dog, which replaces the Privateer. The Privateer is a really nice unit. Can do coastal raiding, but the Sea Dog goes one step further. It's got a chance to capture defeated enemy ships. It can only be seen by other naval raiders unless adjacent to it and reveals within sight. And I think that's the same as the Privateer. So the main thing is the ability to capture defeated enemy ships. Now the problem is you won't see a lot of enemy ships, but it's still fun. I generally build some privateers in my games, a little more to go and clear out barbarian camps and tribal villages, so it's alright. Finally, we have the Royal Naval Dockyard, places the harbour. Like all specialty districts, it's half cost, which already makes it really good. Removes the movement penalty to embarking and disembarking. +1 movement for all units built in the dockyard, +2 gold, and +4 allowed to return when built on foreign continent. So it's really good. It's stronger than the harbour, cheaper to build, and give you some extra benefits. What's not to like? Obviously, a lot of these stuff are focused on other continents, which plays into the English style. I guess you're supposed to go and conquer other continents. So we'll start with Victoria, Age of Empire. She's got Pax Britannica. Anytime you find your first city on a continent other than your home continent, receive a 3 melee unit and a trade route capacity. So you found a city, you immediately get a trade route to help that gap in running and a melee unit to defend it. Constructing any Royal Naval Dockyard, so not just another continent, grants you a copy of the strongest naval unit you can build. That's pretty good. Again, the red coat unique unit for military science, technology research. So overall, Victoria's decent. It's obviously got abilities to go into other continents. That can be quite handy when you end up like in a 3-continent split near your capital. And that is the strange thing about continents, that the way they're deployed in subsets can be a bit illogical at times. So overall, I think Victoria, Age of Empire is probably B, an A or a B. I like the Royal. You're going to build a harbour or a commercial hub in every city, so to get a half-price harbour is really good. It does mean obviously you've got to settle near the sea. So that's Victoria, Age of Empire. Let's have a look at Victoria, Age of Steam. So to it, Pax Britannica, she gets Age of Steam, +10% production in cities for every industrial zone building, and +2 production to all strategic resources. This is kind of insane. So because of Workshop of the World, she gets extra production towards industrial zones, and then once she's bought them, they generate extra production. So the payback factor is dramatically reduced. And she gets 2 production to all strategic resources. So that's horses, iron, niter. So you can imagine combining that with God of Craftsman as your pantheon, which gives you 1 production and 1 faith from strategic resources. You get insanely powerful tiles early on. You could, when you settle, you could go animal husbandry as your research, and start on a builder, and by about turn 10 or 12, have a unit that's got that, what would a horse be, 2 food, 4 production, and then, get your Pantheon 20 turns later and you get extra production, and all very early on. So yeah, this certainly puts high in A tier, maybe even S tier. I'm looking forward to playing her, seeing just how that comes. Also, she doesn't have the red coat, but she does have the workshop, the Sea Dog, the Royal Navy dockyard. So of the 3 English leaders, I think Victoria Age of Steam is certainly the strongest. So let's look at the third one, and that is Elizabeth. So Elizabeth's got a very different unit here. England's trade route capacity is increased by 2 after acquiring your first Great Admiral, and there's a couple of conditions about that which you'll meet in most normal circumstances. So extra 2 trade routes just from getting a Great Admiral. So you build a couple of Royal Navy dockyards, you get your first Admiral, and suddenly you've got an extra 2 trade routes. Trade routes to any city-state provide 3 gold for every speciality district in the origin city. This is quite nice. I don't generally like sending trade routes to city-states, but this makes it well worthwhile. However, it's also bugged, I found. I have played earlier on today with her and found that this bonus goes for any foreign city. So foreign civs as well as city-states trigger this bonus for the moment until that's patched. So this is very good. And then 100% yields from plundering trade routes with naval units. That's nice. Maybe a wee bit limited. Obviously, you've got to be at war with them to do that. But overall, it's very good. As I say, it's a different focus in Age of Steam. It's more into commerce rather than production, the way Victoria Age of Steam is. And I do kind of feel this emphasis on trade routes then to go to war with people is not the case. I really wish the privateer was a bit like the Civ 4 privateer, where it didn't fly any country flag and you didn't have to declare war to use it. But yeah, I like Elizabeth. I think overall England is an above average civ. She's quite nice. This is quite a good ability. 2 trade routes fairly early on is really, really good. And especially on a water-based map, you'll get a lot of benefit out of this from your Great Admirals as well. So overall, the 3 English leaders are very good. As I say, I don't think there's any doubt that Victoria Age of Steam is the best. I'm going to do my first series with them. But hopefully you've enjoyed this little review of all the English leaders. So, this is Noble Zarkon saying thank you very much for being with me today. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and come along to civ-fanatics.com and introduce yourselves to us there. We'd love to get to know you in the forums. Until next time, take care and bye for now.